Tama Takoyaki Cafe. Located in between Guam Reef and Westin Hotel in Tumon, call them today at 648 Tama.
And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you love dance or want to learn more, the place to go is the Love of Dance 2 event taking place at the Verona Resort on Saturday, May 21st. A pair of salsa dancers, extremely talented, will be taking part in the event, including local girl Ahtoy Borja. Here's more. On Saturday, May 21st, Let's Dance Studio is holding their annual international dance performance, The Love of Dance 2, from Dominican Republic to Hagatna, Guam. The event will feature two-time world salsa champion Elvis Collado and Guam's very own Ahtoy Juliana Borja, who's a world-class salsa performer and theater arts world dance champion. Both have performed together.
We have collaborated on a few pieces before. We went to Bangalore in India to perform, and we also performed in Hawaii just this last February.
Yeah.
And so this will actually be our third time dancing together.
Aside from the Love of Dance 2 event, the pair also have a special performance lined up on island.
We were invited actually by PATA to perform at their gala event for their delegates. We are salsa dancers. We actually do a lot of other dances, but we will be performing salsa for PATA.
Ahtoy began her classical ballet training locally at Body Arts.
I had a classmate who was a student at Body Arts. And John Gransback and his wife Megan Murphy were really pioneers in developing dance here on Guam. And we are so privileged that they made an impact on our lives. I watched a recital when I was 10 years old, and I was fascinated by the dancers that I had to enroll right away, beg my parents, and I had never looked back from that point on.
She would continue to train at the Houston Ballet Academy and the Academy of Ballet in San Francisco. While completing her graduate studies at Columbia University in New York City, she began competing in ballroom dance.
Before I left for college, I learned ballroom dance. And we dance cha-cha here. So I learned an extension of cha-cha in ballroom and some other ballroom styles, so that by the time I went to college, I met a lot of Latinos like Elvis who are from Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. They're dancing salsa at their parties. It's very similar to cha-cha, and I really enjoyed partner dance.
In 2006, she founded the Latin dance company Baila Society, and as artistic director and choreographer, her work has been featured all over. Over the course of her career, which spans 13 years, she has performed in 86 cities on 6 continents.
A lot of them are dance and music festivals, some of them are private events, and in New York City we get the opportunity to work in film, TV, movies. Elvis has done a lot of this kind of work as well.
As for how she feels about performing on Guam,
I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude to be here, to have been invited. I really want to thank PATA for considering me, but also I always remember all the people who supported me when I was young and when I was growing up. And I remember when I went off to college that there was a lot of well-wishing and support that I got from the Guam community, that I would succeed and that I would be able to pursue my dreams. You never know what's going to happen when you leave Guam to pursue something. I actually went to college to Columbia University, and I didn't know that I would have the chance to pursue dance. And I feel so grateful that I was able to, and I constantly feel support from people here on Guam.
Elvis has been competing and performing internationally since his teens.
I've always wanted to dance, and when I was younger, I would, see videos and, performances, ballet and everything. I didn't have the chance to do so when I was younger, and then in high school, my brother's girlfriend at the time, she was classically trained, and she had the crazy idea to just start doing line dancing. I was always very shy, so it took me a year later to finally, give in and say, okay, fine, I'll do it.
And from there, he never stopped. He received his salsa and ballroom training in New York City under several renowned instructors and has toured with companies like Tropical Image, Los Soneros del Swing, and Descarga Latina.
We get to meet great people and work with different artists who you can always learn from and, become inspired by. And yeah, so it's just, a lot of fun. It's always an honor. It's my first time here in Guam. So to come with Ahtoy, who's from here, it's like a blessing, and I'm so excited to get to see the rest of the island.
Elvis has performed with the likes of Hector Acosta and even danced in the feature-length film Shine, which comes out in the fall. As for advice he would give to aspiring dancers, are those who wish to pursue the performing arts.
Seek guidance, and it's a lot of work, but it can be very rewarding, and just don't give up, because it is a lot of ups and downs, and there's a lot of no's before you get to a yes. But follow your passion and follow your heart and just give it your all.
The Love of Dance 2 is set for Saturday, May 21st at Verona Resort and Spa at 7 p.m.
We are going to be teaching a style of salsa that we call New York salsa, and that's because New York is the world's mecca for salsa, and it has its own particular style. It tends to be very complex, but we're going to start from the beginning and get everybody dancing, and I believe that since we dance salsa here, it's actually very similar. People will have an easy time picking it up. So we're going to show them how to dance in partner work. We're going to show them how to dance alone and improvise a little bit on the dance floor when you're dancing with other people.
Expect a lot of dancing, a lot of fun. Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Also slated to perform on Saturday are some of Guam's top talents from the Yoji Ballroom Group, Step Up Entertainment, Dance Jazz, and more. The attire is island wear. Tickets at the door are $30 for workshop and show, and just $25 for show and social dancing. For more information, you can contact Sunny at 480-3806. Coming up, we have music from Daryl Garcia and Noni Cruz. You're watching In the Mix.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.